Good day everyone, I am Catherine Ibanez, a Bachelor of Science of Nursing from Section 11B, Group 4. And for today's video, my group mates will do the demonstration and how are we going to do the assessment of the respiratory rate, wherein the respiration rate is the number of breaths a person takes per minute. So the rate is usually measured when a person is at rest and simply involves counting the number of breaths for 1 minute by counting how many times the chest rises. So for short, it is a measuring and recording respiration including the rate, depth, and pattern of breathing. So what are we waiting for? Sit back, relax, watch, and learn.
Hello ma'am, good day. I am Melanie Ann Macapala, your nurse for today. I just want to verify and clarify ma'am if you're Mrs. Macapala. So for today ma'am, we will be going to assess your respiratory rate to check if you have any breathing problems. In that way, you can immediately find a solution if in any case you have any medical issues. You just have to cooperate while I'm checking. Is that okay for you ma'am? Before I start any procedure, I'm gonna perform hand hygiene to prevent spreading any germs and virus to the patient.
Good morning, ma'am. Today, I will be assessing your respiratory rate. I can assure you that the results that will be obtained today will remain confidential. Okay.
Now let's proceed to procedure number 4. Since I'm not using any gloves, I will perform hand hygiene to prevent any infections. Now we will observe and count the respiratory rate of the patient. When getting the respiratory rate, you wouldn't tell your patient that you are counting their breathing since this might cause them to alterate or change the way they breathe. Place a hand against the client's chest to feel the chest movements with breathing and observe the chest movements while supposedly taking the radial pulse. Now, let's count the respiratory rate for 30 seconds and multiply it by 2 to get the respiratory rate per minute. So, we got 8 breathing and multiply it by 2, we got 16, which is normal. However, if the patient has irregular breathing, then count for 60 seconds to get the accurate respiratory rate per minute of the patient. An inhalation and an exhalation count as one respiration.
Okay, Miss Carranza, this will take me for about a minute. I'll let you know when I'm done, but I need you to remain quiet during this time. I'm just gonna lay this on your stomach for just a moment, okay? Okay. Okay, thank you very much, Miss Carranza. Is there anything else I can give you or you need anything else? No, thank you. Now I'll document my findings.
Good day everyone, I am Catherine Ibanez, a Bachelor of Science of Nursing from Section 11B, Group 4. And for today's video, my group mates will do the demonstration and how are we going to do the assessment of the breath sound. So where the critical evaluation of the breath sounds is the first and most common method of assessing the lung health. The stethoscope placed on the back and chest lets the physician listen to the breath sounds. So this process is called auscultation. Assessment of breath sounds is a routine part of a clinical examination. So what are we waiting for? Sit back, relax, watch, and learn.
Good day everyone, I am Andre Liwanag and we're going to assess the breath sound. Chest auscultation involves using a stethoscope to listen to a patient's respiratory system. Auscultation of the anterior chest causes tiltate from side to side and top to bottom. Chest auscultation is an important component of respiratory assessment by having a baseline of the patient's condition.
Good day everyone, I am Kathleen Saras and I am going to assess the breathing sound of our posterior chest.
For the auscultation of the posterior chest, auscultate from side to side and top to bottom. Do not listen over areas covered by the scapula. As you can see in the video, I am currently doing the auscultation on the posterior chest from side to side. Afterwards, compare areas for asymmetry.
Good day, I am Cristel Harchi Correa from Section 11B, and I am here to show you the third procedure of assessing breath sounds. But first, let us sanitize our hands and our stethoscope. For the patient who is recently ventilated, auscultate the mid-axillary areas first. This allows better differentiation of the breath sounds between the left and the right sides of the human trachea or main stem.